Good morning, you guys. I look like crap, let me tell you. I am nervous. It is Thursday. It is about 8:30. Boyfriend left for work and my son left for school, so I'm home alone. And here's the thing. Tuesday and Wednesday, so yesterday and day before that, I had the worst 2 days, well, not of my life, but of this journey, burnout thing. And in the evening yesterday, my boyfriend held on, to both my hands, looked into my eyes, and he said, "Babe, sweetie, honey, we knew somewhere on this journey you would figure out what to do. Don't you think you figured it out?" So basically, I have an appointment today at 11 o'clock with my manager to go through, step by step burnout and back to work kind of thing. Basically, I'm going to tell her I'm not going to go back to work. I think I know today is the day I'm going to quit my job. So I woke up today like 5 in the morning. I am nervous as hell, but I know it's the right thing. I've talked it over with my psychologist, and of course he cannot make the decision for me. He cannot influence me, blah, blah, blah. So I sort of weighed everything, and then he gave me that look like, sounds like you know pretty well what you want to do with the rest of your life, or at least the next couple of years, okay? So, yeah, I don't know how it's going to work from now on, what is the procedure or anything. I'm so nervous. I've been working for the last 5 years at this job. I don't know, for me that's a long time. I've been going back and forth a lot in my life. So the fear of quitting my job now is lighter than going on like this, okay? So I was at work Tuesday morning, and I was like, oh, shit, this is no longer what I want to do. This is not the path that is for me. I've been, whatever you want to call it, praying, begging, wishing, asking God, the universe. I've been sort of developing spiritually. I'm going to talk about that some other time, but I believe in something like that is the soul of the world, and if you are, you have to follow your heart, and you can only listen to your heart. If not with your, with my mind I can rationalize anything, any decision I can rationalize, but now I have to listen to my heart. And my work, it just now feels like, or it has been for some time, feeling like poison. So, yeah, and I can argue all sorts of things like work hours, workload, pressure, aggressive patients, all that. I can justify my decision, but it comes from my heart. And with that, there are no words. I was meditating yesterday morning in class. I do meditation class and visualization, and all of a sudden, and I was pretty happy then, sort of, and all of a sudden it just clicked. My heart screamed out to me, this is what you need to do. You cannot go back to that. You have a different path to walk. And, I've been inspired, or is it like intuition or something? So I have other plans that I'm gonna tell you about. Oh, my neighbor just went by. It's like, yeah, talking to myself again. So, yeah. That's it, basically. And I feel very relieved and very anxious. But here's what I know. We can live easily off of one income, okay? We've taken care of that when we bought this house. So that's no problem. What I wanted to say, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I don't know. I forgot what I wanted to say. Probably was a lie then. That's what we say here. Anyways, I'm gonna take a shower probably, rest a little, and wait for 10:30 to show up on the clock, and then leave for my appointment with my manager. And I'm gonna let you know how it went. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Good morning. I'm back. I promised to film Thursday when I got back from meeting up with my manager about quitting my job, the talk. I didn't, I just was, I don't know, I wasn't up for it. I was too emotional or whatever. I don't know. It was not fun. It was not fun. Basically, let me tell you, I quit my job. Yes, I did. It is now Tuesday, November 1st. And yesterday I went to work to sign a bunch of papers and to say goodbye to my colleagues. Now that is really heartbreaking. That is really, really painful. Second cup of coffee. Look. Hot dog. He's so cute. That's heartbreaking. I'm gonna miss them. They're the most amazing group of women or colleagues, that I've ever worked with. So, yeah, that's sad. But as of today, I no longer have my job. I never have to go back. So, yeah, no, I'm making a joke. It is hard. It is really hard because it's terrifying. What about the money? What about all this time that I have? Well, I have plans. Yeah, I have plans. I need to, find a way to fill my time. And I actually, as I was, going through my burnout, I'm still in burnout. Okay, quitting your job is not the answer to burnout problems. I found out that it was no longer for me. But this may not be the case with you. So if you have burnout, it's not the solution. I do feel a lot lighter. I do feel a lot of relief because, the work was no longer for me. As you know, beginning of this year, I started a dog training school because I'm a licensed trainer / instructor, whatever, behavior specialist or whatever you want to call it. I know dogs, okay? And so I started that because I always did that. I've always done that since I was like 22, I think. Oh, waking up in the morning with coffee. So, but now, as I stopped focusing on, I have to work. What do I have to do? I have to work. What do I want? I sort of turned my back to that and I was like, what if I have all this time and all this energy to do my own thing, to follow my own flow, my own energy level throughout the day? And it sort of just hit me. It sort of clicked. I'm gonna walk dogs during the day. Why not? Oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? And Dee from Dee Lovely Life, she was part of that, little bit of inspiration that came to me because she's talking about doggy daycare and all those things. And I have an acquaintance, friend, woman, in my life. And she already said like a year ago, as I was talking about starting my own dog training school, she said, why not walk dogs professionally for a living, for some money or something? And I was like, no, I can't. I don't have time. I have to work, like 33 hours a week. I don't have time. I'm not flexible that way. Now I am. So I have my laptop here. I'm gonna make some adjustments to my website. I have all these ideas, but I have to take it slow, or otherwise I will go like 200 miles an hour and then crash and burn. So I'm still going to see my psychologist, my therapist, about burnout, because that's not over, let me tell you. So for now on my journey, I'm going to expand my business, or at least I'm going to try. And I am looking forward to this new phase in my life, basically, because if this burnout has given me, well, I've lost the ability to speak. That's clearly, that's clearly, I don't know. What it has given me is more knowledge of myself. I now know what my talent is, and I found things in my past have happened, sort of traumatic things, okay, that have left me with an unhealthy way of thinking. Okay, now this is not just me, this is everybody, okay? Little things even, I'm not talking like major trauma things, even little things. Maybe something a teacher said once to you that sort of stuck and that changed your way of thinking about yourself negatively, okay, in a negative way. So I've dealt with that, and basically everything I was afraid of, like emotions as sadness and anger, they all came to me, all those feelings. And as I was in the middle of it, I was like, is this it? Is this what I've always been, eating away and shopping away? You know what I mean? Stuffing, just to, stuff myself so I won't have to feel. Yeah. And blaming, that's another thing. I'm not going to get too deep into this. Blaming myself for stuff that has happened. So basically being very strict to myself, being very angry with myself, not even being aware of that, but constantly being negative to myself. Yeah. And that has really, really, really damaged my self-confidence. Self-confidence. You know what I mean. So, a negative self-image, things like that. So, I'm changing that. And I'm feeling so much better. So, yeah. I'm going to go on with my day. I don't know what I'm going to film, a lot of, or if I'm going to make more videos or less videos. I do know my energy level has gone up now that this burden has been lifted. And, yeah, I don't know. And I love it. Everything I was afraid of now is like, oh, this is good for me. I love this. Does that sound crazy? Cuckoo in the Cocoa Puffs. No, that's not the saying. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. So, I'm gonna finish my coffee, do a little tidying up here because it's like a mess. Yeah, so that's gonna be my new morning routine. Waking up, having coffee, tidying up. Good, huh? So, I don't know if I'm gonna film anymore or if this is the end of my video. So, for now I'm gonna say bye-bye and I'll see you in the next one.